Let's go back to 2016, when the world first noticed the powerhouse voice of Bella Santiago. This Filipino singer first received recognition in Romania, becoming a finalist in the 6th season of Romani Au Talent, the Romanian version of Got Talent. But it in 2018 that she truly shone, winning the 8th season of X Factor Romania. Bella even attempted to represent Romania in the Eurovision Song Contest twice, proving her tenacity and passion for her craft. Early life was born in Dasmariñas, Cavite, Philippines, and began singing at age 12. She was raised by her grandmother, after her father died when she was a year old and her mother left the Philippines to earn money for the family. At age 15, she began performing at local bars in Manila and later participated in the Filipino televised singing competitions Pinoy Pop Superstar and Tawag Ang Tanghalan. Prior to relocating to Romania, Santiago had worked in Malaysia and Taiwan. Career 2016. Present, Romani Au Talent, X Factor, and Breakthrough. In 2016, Santiago auditioned for Season 6 of Romani Au Talent. She ultimately reached the finals of the competition, but lost to Laura Bretan. After the competition, she was signed to Romanian record label Cat Music. Her debut single, Unpredictable, was released the following year, produced by Romanian singer and producer Smiley. In 2017, she began collaborating with Romanian band Jukebox. Together, they released 3 singles together, Vocea Ta, Auzi Kumbate, and Sugar Gumalaw. Auzi Kumbate was later selected to compete in Selecția Națională 2018, the Romanian national final for the Eurovision Song Contest 2018. Santiago and Jukebox advanced from the second semi-final held in Timisoara and later competed in the final held in Bucharest on the 25th of February 2018. They ultimately placed 4th. Later in 2018, Santiago auditioned for Season 8 of X Factor Romania. She advanced past her initial audition and was mentored by Romanian singer Delia Matache during the course of the show. Santiago ultimately was crowned the winner of the competition on the 23rd of December 2018. In January 2019, Romanian singer Dan Bitman announced his withdrawal from Selecția Națională 2019 due to scheduling conflicts, and the Romanian broadcaster Romanian Television TVR announced that 2 wildcard entries would replace him in the competition. A week later, Santiago was announced as one of the 2 wildcards with the song Army of Love. Santiago competed in the first semi-final on the 27th of January 2019, advancing to the final after winning the jury vote. She competed in the final on the 17th of February 2019 and placed 3rd behind Esther Pioni. Santiago competed in the 14th season of Te Cunosc de Undeva, translation, I know you from somewhere, the Romanian version of the talent show Your Face Sounds Familiar. She won the season, gaining 87 points in the finale. Personal life. Santiago moved to Bucharest in 2016 in order to be with her Romanian boyfriend, Nicolae Ionut Grigori. They had previously met while both were living in Malaysia. Santiago and Grigori married in December 2018. Santiago has 1 daughter from a previous relationship. Neither her nor her daughter are in contact with the father. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Fast forward to 2014, the world witnessed the rise of Marlisa Punzalan, a Filipino-Australian singer who, at the tender age of 15, won the 6th season of the X Factor Australia. This made her the youngest contestant to ever win the show. Marlisa's debut single, Stand By You, skyrocketed to number 2 on the ARIA singles chart and secured a platinum certification. Her self-titled debut album, Marlisa, also made waves, debuting at number 6 on the ARIA albums chart and earning a gold certification. Early life, Marlisa Ann Punzalan was born in Sydney, Australia to Lito and Andrea Punzalan. Her parents emigrated to Australia from the Philippines before she and her older brother Martin were born. Punzalan lives at Glendenning, Sydney. She began singing at the age of 3. In 2013, Punzalan auditioned for the 7th series of Australia's Got Talent, but did not make it past the audition rounds, and also attempted to audition for the first series of The Voice Kids, but exceeded the age limit by 1 month. Before entering the 6th season of the X Factor Australia in 2014, Punzalan was a student at Mercy Catholic College in Chatswood and a regular performer at charity events, Eisteddfod FODs and RSL competitions. After becoming the winner of the 6th series, Punzalan left high school to become homeschooled and focus on her music career. Career 2014, The X Factor Australia. In 2014, Punzalan successfully auditioned for the 6th season of The X Factor Australia, singing Yesterday by the Beatles. She received a standing ovation and 4 yeses from all 4 judges and progressed to the Super Bootcamp round of the competition. For the first bootcamp challenge, Punzalan was placed into a group with 3 other contestants from the girls category to perform a song together for the judges. Punzalan made it to the second bootcamp challenge, where she performed Never Be the Same by Jessica Mauboy to the judges and a live audience of 1,000. She then progressed to the home visits round in New York City and performed I'll Stand By You by the Pretenders in front of her mentor Ronan Keating and guest mentor John Legend. Keating later selected Punzalan, along with Sydney Carter and Caitlin Shadbolt, for the live finals, a series of 11 weekly live shows in which contestants are progressively eliminated by public vote. After the eliminations of Carter in Week 5 and Shadbolt in Week 9, Punzalan became the last remaining contestant in Keating's category. During the semi-final week, she landed in the bottom 2 for the first time with Regan Derry and performed John Farnham's version of the Beatles' Help in the final showdown. After the judges' vote went to deadlock, it was revealed that Punzalan received the most public votes and was put through to the grand final. During the grand final decider show on the 20th of October 2014, Punzalan was announced as the winner of the 6th season, becoming the first contestant from the girls category to win. 2014-2017, Marlisa. After winning the X Factor, Punzalan's debut and winner's single Stand By You was made available to download on the iTunes Store. She also received a recording contract with Sony Music Australia. 4 days after release, Stand By You debuted at number 2 on the ARIA Singles Chart. It was certified platinum by the Australian Recording Industry Association for sales exceeding 70,000 copies. Stand By You also peaked at number 7 on the Singapore Singles Chart and number 21 on the New Zealand Singles Chart. An official YouTube audio of Stand By You, published on the same day of the winner announcement, helped garnered interest on the single, which triggered the debut at number 29 on the Billboard Twitter Real-Time Emerging Artist Chart. Punzalan's self-titled debut album, Marlisa, was released on the 7th of November 2014 and features studio recordings of selected songs she performed on The X Factor. It debuted at number 6 on the ARIA Albums Chart and number 11 on the New Zealand Albums Chart. The album was certified gold by the ARIA for shipments of more than 35,000 units and was the 83rd best-selling album of 2014 in Australia. In late 2014, Punzalan performed 2 concerts at Rooty Hill RSL Club to thank her local fans. In December 2014, Punzalan and other Australian singers recorded a cover version of Kate Bush's This Woman's Work under the name Hope for Esla and Jude, and released it as a charity single to help raise funds for 2 siblings who suffer from the rare disease Sanfilippo syndrome. Their version debuted at number 79 on the ARIA Singles Chart. To celebrate the Philippines' Independence Day, Punzalan released a Filipino version of her second single, Unstoppable in the Philippines, on the 12th of June 2015. Her third single, Forever Young, was released on the 6th of November 2015. In 2017, it was speculated that Punzalan had been dropped by record company Sony Music. She is no longer listed as an artist on the company website. 2018 to 2021, Brave. In June 2018, Marlisa released Thank You, her first single in 2.5 years, on the ABS-CBN Film Productions label. In March 2019, Marlisa released her second studio album titled Brave, 2022 Present, Cover EPs. In 2022, Marlisa signed with Osatero Limited and has since released several cover EPs. Artistry. Aside from singing, Punzalan also plays the piano. She cites Eva Cassidy and Jessica Mauboy as her musical influences. In 2020, the spotlight shone on Crystal Renee Aceveda, a 12-year-old talent from Croatia with Filipino roots. She won the hearts of many when she emerged as the champion of the 10th season of Croatia's Super Talent show. Her Croatian English rendition of The Prayer won her the competition and a prize money of 30,000 euros. Crystal's journey and family pride. Crystal's family in the Philippines, who watched her performance with bated breath, was overwhelmed with pride and emotion. While Crystal hasn't yet celebrated her victory, she has plans to make it special. She aims to use the prize money of 30,000 euros to visit her family in the Philippines, although the timing of the journey remains undecided. First golden buzzer in Super Talent history. This season of Super Talent was especially memorable for Crystal, as she became the first contestant to receive the golden buzzer from the audience, catapulting her directly into the semi-finals. For this performance, she donned a traditional costume and performed a cultural song, creating a memorable moment for herself and the show. Crystal's life in Međimurje, Croatia. Crystal has been living in Sveti Martin na Muri for several years, brought there by her mother who married a local from Međimurje. She has developed a special fondness for Međimurje songs, which she first encountered in a music class and instantly resonated with her. To remain connected with her heritage, Crystal and her mother frequently engage in video calls with their family in the Philippines, discussing their life and ensuring Crystal retains her native language. The same year, another Filipino-British talent, 13-year-old Justine Afante, was crowned the grand champion of The Voice Kids in the United Kingdom. After a powerful performance of Beyoncé's Listen, Justine won not just the title but also a bursary worth 30,000 British pounds or 1.9 million pesos towards her musical education and a VIP theme park experience at the Universal Orlando Resort. Justine Afante from Swansea, Wales has been crowned the winner of The Voice Kids UK 2020. She competed against George Eliot, Dara McNichol and Victoria Alcina, also a Filipina, in front of the ITV show's first ever virtual audience, which voted for the winner. Victoria's parents are also from the Philippines. After hearing her name called out, Justine burst into tears and admitted that she couldn't believe she had won. Asked whether she was okay, Justine replied, "No, I can't breathe." For her finale, Justine performed Listen by Beyoncé. Victoria, on the other hand, performed Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. Justine also performed with her coach Pixie Lott, Don't You Worry About a Thing. Victoria performed Where Is the Love with Coach Will. Prizes for the winner includes a significant bursary towards their musical education and a whopping 30,000 British pounds. This will help them to progress their music career, but the prize doesn't stop there. On top of that, they'll win a dream family holiday to Orlando, Florida. 3 other Pinoy kids also participated in 2020 The Voice Kids UK. In summary, these Filipino singers have shown the world that talent knows no boundaries. From Bella Santiago in Romania to Marlisa Punzalan in Australia, Crystal Renee Aceveda in Croatia, and Justine Afante in the United Kingdom, they have all proven that with talent, hard work, and a dash of Pinoy pride, Filipino artists can conquer the world stage. Their journey serves as an inspiration to all aspiring Filipino singers to dream big and reach for the stars.